Hello everyone, I'm Carolyn Clairvoyant and I want to welcome you to my channel. Thank you everybody for joining me for the October Tarotscopes, and I will go through and do each of the readings individually, and I'm keeping with the same formula that I used last month, which is giving you a chance to see how I work with the tarot. Of course, you're going to find this month is a stimulus month. It's one that's going to get you proactive and out there, and you're really looking towards change. Not only is this month beckoning new beginnings and transitions within your personal life and your professional life, it's heightening ways in which you can be successful within yourself, which is a very good positive, especially if you've been kind of meandering around and not really seeing any results in the past months. Some of us have been feeling like we're circumnavigating and doing the same things over and not accomplishing much because we've had quite a lot of planetary changes, but we're starting to see these all move forward now, so we've got some really great successes sitting ahead. Now, if you haven't caught up with my giveaway, I am giving away a free 1-year reading. This is something I did last year and I found it very, very popular. So I'm going to do exactly the same again. 2 people from my YouTube will have an opportunity of winning. So if you're part of my YouTube and a subscriber, 2 lucky winners will be coming there. And all you need to do is go and find my giveaway video, which I uploaded last week. And also I'm giving away 3 individual giveaways on my Facebook as well. So if you're part of Carolyn Clairvoyant's Facebook page or the Carolyn Clairvoyant Tarot Corner or my Carolyn Clairvoyant private group, which actually runs live feeds and readings, then you're in the draw as well. All you need to do is put your name down in that comments part. Not on this video, guys. Go and find the video that I actually released the other week and be able to put it down on there, and then you'll go into the draw. I want to thank you all very much for joining me. I hope that you have a momentous month. You've got a wonderful time ahead. This is going to be quite successful for each and every one of you in your own individual ways. You're coming out of where you have been. It's like the clouds have parted, the sun is shining. It's not only coming into a time of rejuvenation and wonderful changes, you're starting to see some of those beautiful plans that you anticipated happening at the beginning of the year or in the middle of the year now starting to manifest. And this should be just absolutely beautiful. I thank you so much. Please enjoy my individual Tarotscopes, which are about to follow. Thank you and cosmic hugs. Hello Cancer. Let's take a look at what does this month of October 2018 have in store for you. So here we go. Some of these just don't want to go in properly. So when they don't want to go in properly, we know that they need to be cards that we need to take a look at. So here we go. We're going to cover the 5 aspects of your life. We're going to talk about the home and the family, or where you are within yourself right now. We'll talk about your career goals and aspirations, or the things that are important. We'll also look at your financial areas, your health and well-being, and of course your relationship dynamics. So the first thing that you do have around you in connection with the home and the family, it seems like all the timing's out. Now this is Fortune, or the Wheel of Fortune as it's known in traditional decks. In my deck it's known as Fortune, and it's in reverse. So this tells you the timing's out. Plans and goals are not going to go according to plan. You may be finding you're tweaking situations around the home. You may be finding it's not the right timing in which to be able to get that financial support, make that move, or to challenge situations. It's like nobody's on board at the same time that you are. Therefore, this is a time in which you're going to get a chance to go back and reprocess whether or not you should be heading down this road right now, or is it best to wait until up around about the time of the month of November going into December, because this is ruled by Sagittarius, by the way. So it just tells you, as luck will have it, things are on a bit of a standstill. That luck will change a little bit later on. It's just not the right time right now. Therefore, don't chance situations, don't speculate, don't gamble it away, don't look at things and say, look, yeah, hey, I'll just let it happen and see where it falls, because you may still find that there is is a reason that everything is not happening, and Spirit may be waiting for things to be a little bit more conducive or a little bit more beneficial to you later on down the line. So just take that in the stride. Just reprocess. Look at things that you could do in the meantime. Look at what you can fix up in the meantime, but don't put too much emphasis on trying to make headway or make things happen right now. Your career goals and aspirations. Look, you've got what we call change, which is known as the Tower in traditional decks, but in my deck it's known as change, and changes in reverse. So it tells you anything that's happening with the career goals and aspirations are all happening in the present moment. These are situations that you can deal with right now, and they're not going to prolong, they're not going to continue on, but they need your attention right now. There may be some areas in which there is a renegotiation of your career path or your goals. You may be finding people coming and going. There might be instantaneous leaving, where people are just saying, no, enough's enough. There may be a downturn in the market at the present time, which could affect you. You may be looking at ways in which you can broaden your pathway with your career path, but you may find that you need to just stay where you are presently because circumstances are not conducive. They're not working in for you to be able to make that change right now. So Spirit says, deal with what you can right now, stay where you are right now, look at what you can do right now, and leave the rest up for tomorrow. Right now is where you need to be focusing, in the here and the now. And this is perfect for those that are looking for work. This is perfect for those that are looking out for education and training and so forth. What you need to do is just get through what's sitting in front of you at this current time. Once you've done that, then you'll see other opportunities starting to open. Financially, we've got the Page of Swords sitting here. Now, the Page of Swords indicates great opportunities coming through money. So this is fantastic for applications. It's very good for agreements. It's great for opportunities that you may have been putting your feelers out for, and you may be finding that there is quite a busy time here answering a lot of this. And it doesn't say that you're going to be accepted, but it does indicate that you're in a very positive position to have all the information that you need. So financially, this should be a very productive or a proactive month in where you're starting to be able to visualize future results. Whether or not you are able or are capable of taking them up right now is up to other aspects of your life, and from what I can see here, they're saying that the timing isn't right. So this means that it's all kind of visual, it's sitting on the wall there, but you will find at least you know exactly where you stand. Your health and betterment. Now, this is a very active card. It's the Page of Wands. It's usually somebody that's quite active or proactive, or tends to spend time being connected to activities in which they're quite energetic. So you may be finding you've got a lot more energy this month. You might be physically thinking, hey, I want to join the gym or enjoy a sport, or maybe I'm becoming more proactive in my betterment and well-being, and because of this I'm going to bear some really good results. I guess they say if you don't use it, you lose it. So this is going to be one of those times that you may be finding what you can utilize the best and how you can be, that bearer of good news to your body. That means if you're getting into a routine or a regime, I feel that your body will respond quite positively where this is concerned. But you should be finding it's a very, very proactive time for betterment and well-being on all levels. Relationships, you have got the Nine of Cups in reverse here. This often tells you that you're dealing with situations which could be both great and both negative. This means that, for instance, it's a maturity card when it's in an upright. So when it's in a reverse, it tells you you're dealing with areas that are premature at the moment, can't make decisions on, or maybe somebody's acting immature around you. Maybe there are things that you need to really look at, and you might be reflective over your childhood. You might be reflective over the early stages of a relationship or a situation and how matters have changed, and therefore Spirit might be showing you here, hey, listen, things are going to be okay, just not going to turn out exactly how you've expected, and maybe you might be a little bit surprised at the compromises that you've made throughout this period of time. But right now, don't go jumping the gun at all. Just wait, because it's too soon to tell. And this could be a lot to do with news. You could be looking at children. It may have a lot to do with your personal aspects on how you feel about a situation. And Spirit's just saying, look, things are still kind of coming together. This is not a time in which to overthink matters or overstimulate matters. Just let it unfold. And as it does, you'll start to feel like maybe your wish is coming true, but it's just coming through when you least expect it, or not exactly as you anticipated, but it's still going to work out to be quite favorable where relationships and your home and family or personal aspects are concerned. Now, for those that are looking at meeting somebody, it could be somebody who is quite younger than you. Maybe there's somebody that has really turned your head, or you may be finding you're really connecting with, and it's bringing out this wonderful feeling inside or sensation inside in which you feel a little bit giggly or a little bit like light-hearted. Maybe you've gone through a very hypertensive and stressful time, and now you're meeting somebody that's bringing out this inner child in you. Well, this is another thing that Spirit says, even though it might be a great connection at the moment and you might be going, yeah, look, I think I'm really ready for this. Spirit says, just slow down a little bit. Situations may not all be as exactly as it appears. There may still be things that need to be discovered. Therefore, this is a chance for you not to rush, but to take your time. And by doing that, you may find that you discover something more about that person or about that situation, which enables you to feel a little bit more settled or a little bit more content within yourself. Okay, let's see what's fallen out. So we've got the Sun in reverse, we've got the Devil, and we've got the Five of Wands. Now, the Sun in reverse tells you that old issues or problems are popping up. And because this is home, family, and personal successes, I feel that this may have a lot to do with some of the plans and the goals that you've got going on with the home and the family. And because I've got the Devil here, that deals with contracts and agreements, real estate, and also situations which we are bound to. That tells you that you could be finding that all of this is because an old issue is still resurfacing around the home or agreements that you have made. The timing wasn't right before. Now you need to do it. You're demanded. They're demanding, because it says here, stay in the present moment. And by doing that, you'll see these opportunities starting to open up again. And you may get the problem resolved or solved very quickly, very easily, once everything, all the paperwork, or once everything is in place. The biggest frustration you have is time. You don't have the time. You've got all these other obligations going on, but the time is not there. You're frustrated at home because things are not falling into place. You're frustrated at work because you can see what the projects are, what needs to be done, what should have been done, but it's not getting done. You're frustrated because you've got all these opportunities around you where money is concerned, but you can't tend to get your energy in there because nothing else is falling into place. Therefore, Spirit says, listen, don't worry too much about it. You're going to still keep those lines of attraction open, except you're going to deal with a few things over here. Once you just get around that corner, once you get things into place again, you'll find in and around no later than December, beginning of January, everything should be pretty much sorted, because that's what your relationships are showing here as well. This coming 9 weeks, things coming together when you least expect it. It's going to happen. Just be a little bit more patient. What you're hoping for, or anticipating, or wanting's there. It's going to stabilize, but you're just going to take a little bit longer in getting there. Thank you so much for your beautiful time and your energy. I hope you've enjoyed your Tarotscopes for the time of October 2018.